Just thing that's been really bothering me. I mean, like, really bothering me. To the point where, like, I can't really control it a little bit. But then again, I can because it's, like, mainly my opinion. But, like, on the Colbert Report, they were saying about this law that the government is trying to pass where if there's a teenager that's gay or lesbian or bi or whatever, they're trying to pass a law, and I'm not sure if the law's already been passed or not, but the law is supposed to say that you cannot make fun of that person or you will get a fine for it. And I guess the reason is because back in 2002, there's this kid that was 15 or 16, I believe it was, who committed suicide because everyone bullied him so bad because he was gay and he liked other guys. And I have like 4 different opinions on the whole thing. And like, I think that the law is good. I seriously do. But then that's not saying that because you're going to stop bullying that person once they get outside of school. I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to put a law on everyone saying that it's against the law to bully someone because they're gay, because that's like taking freedom, that's basically taking freedom of speech away of your own opinion of something like that. Like, I understand there's a lot of people that have something against someone that's gay or the gays because there's Christians that believe that that's wrong. But then there are these Christian churches that are saying that they shouldn't have this law in schools, that are saying let them make fun of these kids because maybe it will take them to not be gay or lesbian. I'm sorry, but that's a wrong way to go about, because if you're going to let your child do that to another child because of how they are, then you're basically tearing that other child's self-esteem down about themselves. And that is wrong. Why would you want to let your kid do that to somebody else? I mean, only because of their sexual orientation. That's just wrong in so many levels. I mean, me, myself, I do have 2 lesbian friends and a gay friend, it is a guy, and 2 bi friends. And I honestly think that if that's what they want to be, then that's what they want to be. Why should this world care about what they want or how they want to be? I mean, seriously, what's the big problem? And I understand how Christians go by the Bible and everything like that. I understand that completely. But it's a whole other story to sit there and tell the government that you think it should be allowed in school because it might change their prospects. Obviously, if there is people, teenagers, killing themselves because they're getting bullied, that's obviously not a good way to go. I mean, maybe you might want to counsel the person, maybe that might be a nice way to go, but letting other people bully that person in school, and then having the kid kill himself over that, and then telling them that they should let their kids do that's just wrong on so many levels. Like, I mean, why would you do that? It's horrible. And I mean, there's other views to look at it too. I mean, you could have a kid that grows up with 2 dads or 2 moms. So then obviously that child, or the teen that goes from a child, is obviously growing up in the environment thinking that it's okay because of kind of that. And I honestly have no problem with it. I really don't. But I mean, like, what I'm trying to say is that, like, you know what I mean? Like, if a child grows up in that environment, they're going to think automatically, okay, mom and mom are girls and they're together, or dad and dad are together, and it's all right because they're doing it, I should be able to do it. And then if that child grows up in that environment, you have this whole world coming down on that kid or that teenager saying, no, that is wrong, your parents are wrong, your parents are this and your parents are that. So there's a lot of things in this world that can reflect on that to hurt that kid. A lot of things. And I mean, I feel bad, I really do, for like all these teenage women and guys that have to go through all of this bullying because everyone thinks it's horrible. I mean, if they have a certain sexual orientation and they like that person, or another guy or a girl likes another girl, why should you care about it? Like, seriously, why should you sit there and pound them and their self-esteem down because of how they are. That to me is just wrong. Like, horribly. Okay, I think it was in 2007 or 2009, somewhere around there. There was a kid, we had a Purple Day here in PA. It was all over the state. I'm not sure if it was nationwide or not, but I know there was 3 other states besides us that were doing it. And it was called Purple Day. Within a month period of time, there was 5 guys, I do not remember the names, it was on AOL, it was on Good Morning America. They committed suicide because someone in their college had made a video bashing them because they were gay. They were so embarrassed by this video that the one jumped off a bridge, the one hung himself. I don't mean to bring up any bad things to the families. My heart does go out to the families for what they have lost and their sons and everything. But I mean, come on, people, really? You're gonna sit there and bash a 16-year-old because, I mean, a lot of kids, like my ex-boyfriend, no offense, but I mean, he went through a stage. What you parents need to understand, what people need to understand out there, is that let it go because it could be a stage. I mean, if your family can't accept you for who you are, then fuck them. Hey, if they don't want to understand, hey, mom, dad, I'm gay, I like other guys, or I like other girls, I'm a lesbian. Fuck them then. If they don't like it, then they can get the hell over it. That's just how it is. That's how I see it. I'm a very bluntly honest person, and when I have something to say, I'll say it. Like, that's just how I am. And there's many people that love me because I'm like that. There's many people that hate me. And the people that hate me, I really don't care. I seriously don't. I'm a very logical person. Very logical. And I mean, I just hate the fact that there are so many Christians out there that, I mean, I don't hate Christians. I wasn't trying to say that. What I'm trying to say is I hate the fact that they looked up a verse in the Bible and someone actually put this on Good Morning America in the Colbert Report that any teenager or young adult or even up in their grown years should be killed because they like the same sex. Are you serious? So you're going to basically go out and murder somebody because of their sexual orientation. That is just fucking crazy. I'm sorry. That is just fucking crazy. Why in the world would you kill somebody over that? I mean, I know. I know. Like, there are a lot of racist people out there. A lot of them against gays. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was someone that would actually be like, hey, let's go kill all the gay people, make them, like, straight or something. That's not the right way to go. I mean, newsflash. This person's gay. I mean, they have a freaking gay parade in Atlanta, Georgia. And I mean, I haven't been there, but I've seen it, and I think that's kind of awesome. All the colors and stuff. I'm sorry, but I do stand for gay marriage. I do stand for that because that is the own person's right. If you're going to sit there and tell a gay person they have no right to speak and they have no right to do that, you're taking away all the amendments and everything. Hell, you're going into the fucking Declaration of Independence, taking right away from a human being's speech and everything like that. I mean, all of that actually goes into all of that. If you think about it logically, if you take away a gay person's or someone's rights just because of their orientation or religion or however that goes, honey, you're going into the independence. And that's not cool, because you're taking away everything. I mean, everything. It's just horrible. And someone actually told me that when they watched one of my videos that my other one that was talking about, like, the whole rich one, that it didn't make any sense. How does that make no sense? Unless you're not actually listening to what I'm saying, then you don't make sense, my friend. I'm sorry, but you must not if you're not understanding me. Alright, well, I gotta go, and I'm gonna make 2 more videos after this one because I've got a lot of topics to cover, and I'm bored. So, yeah. Love you, Kyle.